go here.
Yesterday I did Gucci, and today Fendi, so
It's hot.
He gave me a talking to. He was like, are you gonna go for video or not? Quick pussyfooting around. Are you afraid of failure? Are you afraid to do the podcast to your full potential? Mm-hmm. You have to get this Belkin thing for your webcam or you're doing yourself a disservice. Right, wow. Ben? The whole speech. Remember that speech?
I thought you were going to need it.
Yeah, you're not denying it.
That mount. I didn't know. I thought it needed to be closer, but it's working totally fine.
It's okay. I just love how you were like, Nikki, you're fucking up. You got to hit the Belkin.
Well,
I guess that explains the rug thing, Nick. That was it.
And then I got you back.
Yeah, you did get me back. It looks a lot better, though.
You're welcome. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay. Having the pillow here, does it make it look like I'm hiding a pregnancy, like in a TV show? No, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Here's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would casually bring it in.
As we're talking. Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're probably going to do that anyways.
Just to let you know, we've been recording for the last 2 minutes.
Oh,
okay.
There was some good banter in the beginning. I just wanted to
see
in the beginning, and then
you got caught up talking about,
how I looked.
How you looked.
Are you gonna edit that out? Is anyone gonna edit that out?
You can chop that out.
Okay, cool. Me being really insecure for the first episode of 2023, start out being hella insecure.
Yeah, let's just blurt out stuff. Yeah.
Just me being like, oh my god, my body. Oh my god.
No, it was more about the pillow.
Okay, yeah, it was all the pillows' fault. You're right, Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Are we starting it?
It's up to you.
Yeah. Are we gonna... It's up to me? It's only me?
It's only up to you, Nick. No. I mean, I say we start.
All right, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do it. Are you ready, Ben?
Just a couple of sluts on camera.
Yeah.
And a slut off camera. Yeah. Our producer, Ben. If I could wink. I can't, though.
No, I'm the producer/seducer.
Oh, yeah.
For the 2 sluts on camera.
Whoa, it's not that kind of show!
Late to the party is now 2 sluts on camera.
Wow. I think, people might tune in for that. They would be surprised, though, what they would find. That's not going to be what's advertised.
It's going to be Shrek sluts.
Yeah.
We're just going to be like ogres.
Mm-hmm.
Can't live with them. Can't live without them.
Yeah.
They're hot. Anyways, wanna...
Yeah.
I always start it. I don't know how to do this anymore. This has been so long.
It's, we have switched it up because we banked some episodes. It's been the holiday season. And now here we are. First ep of the year. Moving to video. How cool is this?
Just have to like
Sharpay Evans.
Do you know that High School Musical is 17 years old this year?
Wow. No, it doesn't seem real.
Just to depress you for the first step?
I'm not going to believe that narrative. I say it's like maybe 8 years tops.
In my mind it is too.
Yeah.
Anyways, ready?
Ready.
We're going to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Nikki Jensen.
And I'm Bri Piccone.
And we're Late to the Party, a weekly podcast about film, fashion, and pop culture from 2 best friends mentally stuck in 2002.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my god. Hey, Bri.
Hey, Nick. Here we are, 2023.
I know. We're on video, finally.
Yeah.
I know. How's it been?
I mean, I know. I feel like I did see you, for New Year's.
We actually had a proper New Year. Speaking of High School Musical.
Yeah. Yes.
They have a good New Year's.
They do. Although there was no karaoke. I was a little sad about that. But there was dancing.
There was
Some of it was forced, but it's fine.
A lot of Black Eyed Peas.
Yes.
Talk about mentally stuck in 2002. This New Year's where we went, only 2009 bops.
Yeah, that was so cool. I felt like we were at a totally different time. And what really got me was I felt seen. I was not the only one singing at the top of my lungs.
I mean, me.
To, like, some Black Eyed Peas and some Fergie. Yes, you too. Yeah, everyone was like, boom, boom, pow. And then when Fergie's verse came on, I don't know. It was just wild. It was like a time. And like, I was surprised the amount of people just really getting into it. They played like 3 or 4 like Black Eyed Peas songs, I think.
Bri, do you feel vindicated in a way? Because that whole bar or room loved Fergie.
I know. I did. Because that whole Fergie episode was my idea. And if you listen to it, you know my love for Fergie. You personally know my love for Fergie.
I do know. And I just think it's funny because it's become a running joke with us that episode didn't do well. And I was like, I knew it. Fergie.
Nikki, you're like, Bri, you're the only one who likes Fergie like that. And I'm like, no.
And I have statistics to back me up. But in that room.
Not in that room.
No.
In that moment. That's all that mattered.
Maybe she'll have a renaissance.
She'll be part of like the celebrity renaissance that's happening, or you think?
Yeah. I mean, I think like, so the celebrity like renaissance that's going, it's like the year of the celebrity renaissance, 2002 or 22. Wait,
23?
What year are we?
Wait, 20. We're in 23 now.
I don't know.
But we're always in 2002.
Mentally. But no. In 2022. That's the correct year, right? Not 2012. I'm so confused with years now.
This
past year,
yes,
I feel like was the year of the celebrity renaissance.
Yes.
So like with like Brendan Fraser in The Whale and
Jennifer Coolidge
and White Lotus. Which, have you seen White Lotus yet?
No, but I really want to see it. Well, because of her, but I don't know. I heard she's getting an Emmy. Like, I don't know. I'm excited for her. And I just love Jennifer Coolidge. And people like said she's really good in it. So,
I mean, okay. So I just started watching The White Lotus.
Yeah.
Did I say Black Lotus before?
No, you said White.
White Lotus? Okay.
Yeah.
I just started watching the first season. And I hear it doesn't really get good until the second season. Which I know is like a completely different storyline. But
she's in
it.
Okay.
And people really love the second season. And people were talking about the finale. So I was like, I have to watch White Lotus. And I love Jennifer Coolidge. Hot take. She's the best part of White Lotus season 1. Like, I'm just so happy for Jennifer Coolidge.
That is so cool.
Like, she's like a lady of our time.
She is. I'm glad she's still doing things. Like, I don't know. She deserves so much appreciation. I don't know.
Have you seen Best in Show?
Yes.
Okay. So, like, you know that type of humor?
Mm-hmm.
Something about White Lotus, Jennifer Coolidge's character, like, no one else is really playing it like that, but it's that, like, subtle, I don't know, like, Christopher Guest kind of humor that Jennifer Coolidge takes with her in The White Lotus, which is so good. It's so, she'll just say really not random things, but, like, just it's quiet. It's funny. It's a quiet, funny performance.
I watched the trailer, and just from the trailer alone, I can kind of tell that she's like, that she stands out a bit, and it's like very Jennifer she has Jennifer Coolidgeisms. You know what I mean? Like, she does this thing that no one else can do. It's like a subtle humor, like, that she adds to her characters. That's just like, I think it's a lot of her facial expressions too, you know?
I would equate it to like a Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another great actor.
Perfect. Oh my God. I like rewatch. Well, we were there. For Christmas, we saw Home Alone.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like that's one of the movies.
Yep.
I don't know. I just think she's so good. Like subtle things in her face.
Mm-hmm.
Very Jennifer Coolidge too. Like, just if you watch them on screen long enough.
Oh my God.
There's just some moments.
Well, I was going to say, have they been in a movie? But then I realized they were both in Best in Show. But, like, not around each other a whole lot. They're just like, a lot of energy, I feel. Like, I don't know. They're great.
Very similar energy, too. So,
yeah.
I feel like Catherine O'Hara, not this year, but she's had a celebrity renaissance with, Schitt's Creek.
True. Yeah. I forgot about her for a while until Schitt's Creek came out. And then I was like, oh, my God. Duh, she's great. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you feel like, speaking of the celebrity renaissance, how do you feel about the Brendan Fraser of it all?
I mean, I'm happy for him. Honestly, I forgot. I don't know. I'm like very out of sight, out of mind. So I totally forgot that he hasn't been around. Because like, I was also like, who is he? Like, he looks very familiar. But like, he was in a lot of things from our childhood, like a lot of movies and stuff, just like around. But I know, like, I don't know. I know his story is kind of like the reason why he's been kind of blacklisted and stuff is like frustrating and just kind of sucks. I don't know. I'm glad that he's like having success now and just, I don't know. Everyone seems to love this movie. I haven't seen The Whale.
The Whale. Yeah, it's getting a lot of buzz.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like totally here for the Brendan Fraser renaissance. For like months and months, you know, there's been that buzz around his performance in The Whale, saying it's going to get nominated for an Oscar, yada yada. And then, you know, everyone's talking about like The Mummy or like Blast from the Past, which I've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like getting its flowers. I was never the Mummy girl as a kid.
I've seen The Mummy.
It's good, but I saw it a couple years ago for the first time. What I know Brendan Fraser from, and it was like my like, I don't know, he was such a zaddy in it, according to like 4-year-old me. It was George of the Jungle.
Oh my God, that's right. I forget that he was George of the Jungle.
Which Leslie Mann was in too, and I always forget about that movie.
That is so, what a cast. Wow. From George of the Jungle to The Whale. He's very versatile.
He is. He's.
You were going to say Bedazzled.
I've never seen Bedazzled.
What?
Yeah.
No.
We got some movies to watch.
Yeah.
I've never seen Blast from the Past. I've never seen Bedazzled.
Same.
What else is a good Brendan Fraser movie that I've never seen? Because I've only really seen The Mummy and George of the Jungle with him in it.
Oh, I'm sure George of the Jungle isn't like his best work or anything. I don't know. Bri. According to 4 to 3-year-old me, yeah,
George of the Jungle is the epitome of cinema. So, of hotties, of cinema. I had a whole George of the Jungle themed birthday party.
He was a hottie. That's what, was it in the movie theater? Or no?
George of the Jungle?
No, I mean like the party.
No.
George of the Jungle.
No, it was at my house.
Oh, okay.
And I had like a themed shirt.
I was like, oh, I guess I wasn't at that one then. That's sad.
Yeah, you weren't invited.
You didn't show up in a loincloth and Air Maxes?
Dang it. Oh well.
What can I say? You weren't there.
Maybe we can have another one, you know?
A George of the Jungle. Like if Brendan Fraser wins Best Actor for The Whale, Brendan Fraser themed party. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
You can wear your loincloth. You can be George.
I can be George.
I'll be whatever his name is in The Mummy. I want to say Mr. Mummy.
Yeah. Mr. Mummy.
That's what The Mummy's about, right? Just Brendan Fraser as Mr. Mummy.
Mm-hmm.
And he just is dressed like a mummy. I don't know.
Seems legit.
Yeah. That was terrible. That was such a bad joke. Speaking of, I don't know if it's a renaissance, but it's coming back. I have an announcement to make. Bri.
Oh my God, what?
Okay. So, I'm an Avatar head. I'm a Pandorian.
Wow. Are you going to start painting yourself blue?
A James Cameronite? Yes. You know, NYX has that like blue paint for Avatar too.
Yes, they have a whole like palette and everything.
Yeah. About to put that on and just live my fantasy, feel my Pandora oats.
Okay.
Because I saw Avatar 2, The Way of Water, and I get it. I get it. No one else gets it. Everyone that I talk to says the movie was okay or a waste of 3.5 hours.
Uh-huh. And you get it?
I get it. I was so okay. There's a shot where one of the characters is like going, ah, and just like in a circle. Do you know what I'm talking about, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was not on drugs. I was not drinking drugs.
Wait, you were on drugs.
I was not.
You had hit the pen. We weren't going to see Avatar sober.
I was sober. Uh-huh.
Well, maybe I was stoned.
Yeah, Ben was stoned. I was sober. But okay, the effect on me.
Okay.
When the character was like spinning around in a circle being like, ah, and like Pandora or that other world was like, I don't know, it was just a shot. And I felt it. I felt like I was spinning in a circle with them.
You weren't on drugs?
I wasn't on drugs, and I didn't see it in IMAX, but I felt so captivated by the movie. I don't know. It's a simple story. But it's like a tale as old as time. It was beautiful.
Is it because like they're kind of like aliens or like, I don't know.
Yeah, but they're also like people. It's such a marvel in technology.
When you say a tale as old as time, is there like a Beauty and the Beast situation? Like, is there a romance, human avatar romance happening? Because I feel like in the first one.
And that's in the first one.
Yeah, okay. That's just in the first one then.
Yeah.
So there's no romance.
It's a continuation of the tale as old as time.
Yeah. And also the sun and the whale. It wasn't a whale. It was like a sea creature.
Uh-huh.
That was a beautiful story. A love story of sorts.
Okay. I feel like I just have to see it. Yeah.
There's a boy that looks like George of the Jungle / Tarzan.
Okay.
Worst part of the movie, but it's there.
Do you recommend seeing it in theaters? Or like, what if I miss it in the theaters?
Don't miss it in theaters.
Don't miss it in theaters.
Don't miss it and see it in IMAX.
I wonder if it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
It's still playing.
All right. Well, maybe I'll try to see it then and see at least give my opinion on it afterwards. Because I don't know. I hate to just be like, you know what I mean, without experiencing it, have an opinion on it. Because I only seen the first one. It's been years. Like,
what did you think of the first Avatar?
I had mixed feelings. Like, I think I liked it, but I also was like, I don't know. I think I saw it like twice.
That's a lot. I've only seen it once.
Yeah, I feel like I saw it in theaters and at home for some reason. And the second time, but maybe I just because I had already seen it. I don't know. Maybe I should revisit. Like,
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. The effects were cool, though. I remember the effects being really cool. And it was, like, visually pleasing. And I liked the tree situation that they had. Like, the nature. Like, the world they created was pretty cool. Like, I'm not going to deny that.
I really love how James Cameron, just, like, off the dome. This was his brainchild. Like, he created it. It's not, like, an existing IP. I mean, now it is because there's going to be, like, 7 avatars, but...
Right, I was going to say, aren't there going to be more?
But he thought about it. He was like, I'm going to create this universe and I'm going to get this person to make this language of the Na'vi. Bri, I did not watch the first Avatar movie until last year.
Yeah.
I was so against it because I felt some type of way back in 2009 because it dethroned Titanic from the highest grossing movie of all time.
Oh.
And I've never seen Titanic
I was going to say, wait, Nick, you've never seen it. Why do you have such a stake in Titanic?
I don't know. I just really didn't like it. I don't know. I was like, oh, blue people? Not to sound like a racist.
Blue people.
Racist against blue people. Like, nah.
Wow,
but
Nick. But see, you've changed.
I have. I've grown. I've become an Avatar fan.
That's awesome.
Oh.
I don't know. I'll watch it and get back to you. But yeah, I mean, it sounds cool. Usually when you recommend things, you're usually on the money. So yeah. I'm just like, well, what a turnaround.
I know. I really am surprising myself. I feel like 2002. Oh my God. 2022.
Yeah.
Was the year of surprising myself.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. What about you? How was your 2022?
It was okay. I don't know. It's good for the most part. I don't know. I don't think I really saw anything life changing. I saw Violent Night. Sorry. That was there's a big difference in that. Yeah, no, it was Violent Night. That was pretty epic.
Did they sing is there like a cover of Silent Night and Violent Night that's like Violent Night?
No.
Missed opportunity.
Definitely.
2 thumbs down.
Yeah, just because that song wasn't there, I said no. I walked out of the theater. No, but it was okay. It was like, I don't know. It was hard to impress me in 2022, I guess, to be honest. I feel like Shania Twain, I'm like, that don't impress me much. I enjoyed it, though.
What impressed you the least?
The least?
Yeah.
Like, overall? Like, not movie-wise?
Anything.
Like,
what impressed you the least?
I'm trying to remember, because I know... Oh, you know what? Thor Ragnarok was a letdown. That impressed me the least, probably.
That don't impress Bri much.
Yeah, it really didn't. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Any other hot takes? Did you also not like Top Gun Maverick?
No. I actually really enjoyed that movie. That was one of my faves.
That one I was on edibles for.
Nice.
Great experience.
I don't think I was. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I think the last... I don't know. I'm trying to remember the last time I was on edibles movies, but I think it was when I went to see that other terrible movie. What was it? Oh, God.
Scream?
Scream. Yeah, that did not impress me much. That one was horrible.
Same. I've talked about that on the podcast.
Yeah, you
right?
definitely have. Yeah, we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Halloween Ends.
Oh, I haven't seen Halloween Ends.
That
was dog shit.
Oh, so
Pardon my
bad.
language.
So bad.
I don't know. Some things are better left in the past.
That's okay. So, like, if you're the year of not being impressed,
Yeah.
and I'm the year of surprises, I was surprised by how bad Halloween Ends was.
That bad.
For real. I mean, they took a chance and they missed.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what gambling's all about.
What else? I feel like 2022 was the year of Julia Fox.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, she impressed me. Yeah. I loved, like, all of her looks, pretty much. Like, especially that denim. Like, the denim on denim. Like, the jeans, like, making the top out of the jeans and the back. I don't know. Like, it was great. Just all of her, like, little fashion moments just kind of made my day. I'm like, yes, an it girl. Like, this is cool.
Her now iconic, like, black swan winged eyeliner.
Oh, yeah. Her iconic TikToks.
Oh, the best advice about aging
Oh, yeah.
ever. Yeah, just her ability to be, like, she's like Kim Kardashian 2.0 to me. I think she's just intriguing, and I think she knows how to game the system in a way, and she's fresh. And I love how she's not an ingenue. Like, she, like, she did, not BDSM. What did she do? Like, she was a dominatrix in high school, and
What?
yeah, you didn't hear? Like, that was her thing.
Huh.
She was like,
Okay.
growing up in New York City, she was a dominatrix.
Wow. All right.
And she said
I
it
could see
taught her a
that.
lot about life.
Yeah. In high school, though?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, people in New York City grow up faster, you know?
I guess so.
Yeah. It's a fact.
All right.
Haven't you seen Gossip Girl 2007, guys?
No, you're right. They're very grown. Those children are, like, very sophisticated.
I mean, remember when The Strokes came out on the scene and Julian Casablancas already looked like he hadn't slept for like 10 years?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because he's from New York.
Wow. Dang. I wonder if my life would be further along if I was in New York. Like, just, you know.
What would New
Learn
York
quicker.
Bri be like?
I have no clue. I don't know. Maybe going to, like, events, like, artsy things. I don't know. I'd like to think I'd mix and mingle, you know? Like,
It's not crazy, like just snorting lines of coke with I don't know,
I mean,
the street Elmos.
no, definitely not the street Elmos. I mean, I feel like if it was in a different time, that would be cool. Like the 80s or the 70s. You know what I mean? Like when things were happening, like clubs. The best time.
Studio 54.
Studio 50. Yeah, I want to be part of Studio 54. If I could, like, take a time machine, I think I'd go there just to check it out.
Speaking of that, I know it's a tangent, but like you know Chic, La Freak?
Uh-huh.
Freak Out.
Yeah.
That song
Is in Shrek.
is in Shrek.
At least I think it is.
But also, it's either that song or their other hit. It's about not being able to get into Studio 54.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I guess it was hard to get in. You had to know someone who knew someone.
Anything else? Any other things that didn't impress you?
Trying to think. Not really.
You know what surprised me?
What surprised you?
Kim Kardashian's Maryland dress for the Met Gala. I think that's like a year highlight. Maybe not in the best way, like for better or for worse.
Because now the dress is ruined or something, or
I think it's ushering in heroin chic being back in vogue. Like, I think she's the catalyst. She's the one who brought like the booty,
the big booty
and
bitches.
The curves, and she's the one who kind of made it okay. Like, the beauty standard was to have more curves and to have like dark hair and dark features.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with that Maryland dress, she set a precedent, which was like drop 16 pounds to fit into this dress, dye my hair blonde, look as, Anglo as she could be. And I think she ushered in, intentionally or not, like heroin chic 2.0.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
By heroine, do you mean like a female hero or like heroine like strung out losing weight?
Strung out losing weight. Like,
okay.
like the Kate Moss bod.
Heard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because skinny's in again.
Do you think that has to do with like indie sleaze as well? Because I feel like, I don't know if that's like the same time, but I feel like or at least the Tumblr aesthetic, like the 2014 Tumblr girl aesthetic is very like indie sleaze meets heroin chic.
I think so. I think as a former 2014 Tumblr girl, I can attest to, at the core of that, a little bit of inspiration from grunge and like the heroin chic era of the 90s.
Yeah.
Mixed with like, well, you were like a Tumblr girl back then.
Oh,
so we know like Effie from Skins.
Oh yeah.
Is like the one, the lady that we're all aspiring to be, right? So there's all that like wear the dark eyeliner, smoke.
So wait, why is Kim not doing that then? She needs to like
she's going to.
Do you think she will?
I think, okay, a lot of people are already predicting in 2023. I want to say 2003. Why?
Because we've been in 2002 for the past year.
I feel like I've been cursed by only thinking it's the 2000s. But no, in 2023,
yeah,
I predict, and everyone else kind of predicts, the fall of the Kardashians.
Haven't they been like, I feel like they've been on the throne for so long that like they're bound to fall. I mean, like, they can't be up there forever, right? I mean, they're cool and all, but like,
but it's the Kardashians, so they're gonna try to mold to whatever is in vogue right now.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of the reason why Kim Kardashian is done the whole blonde hair thing for as long as she has, and it got thinner, and
she knows it's coming. She's like,
yeah. But what was your question?
I don't know. Just
about the Kardashians. Oh, I just think that the Kardashians are like gonna be out, and I think that something else is gonna usher in, and it's gonna be skinnier, and it's gonna be
Julia Fox.
It's gonna be Julia Fox. Hopefully, your mouth to God's ears.
I don't know. She's cool. I want to see more things like happening with her. I don't know what that will be. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she'll make like a clothing line or something. Like, I know she had one like back in the day. Like, her and her best friend made a clothing line. It was like
really
short-lived. Yeah, but it sounded really cool. So maybe they'll do it again. I don't know. Or she'll have her own and just, that would be dope.
My wish for 2023 is for Julia Fox to like take Kim Kardashian's place as the it girl of all it girls, an entrepreneur, mogul,
Yeah.
etc.
She took Kanye. Now she's gonna take the throne.
I want her to take over the world
Yeah.
because I love her free spiritness, and I love her, like, I don't know, she just is. It's like the curveball.
Yeah.
I'd love to see.
No, she's refreshing. I'm here for it. Yeah. More Julia Fox in 2023.
That's what I want.
Yeah. And Julia Fox for president, 2024.
Well, I didn't know that she started a clothing line with her best friend.
Yeah. I discovered, like, she had posted something on TikTok, and it was like, hey, remember when I made a clothing line? It was like this, there's like an article, I guess, from, I want to say like around 2008, maybe? So, like, you can find it in the internet, like, somewhere.
How very milk-fed of her.
Yeah, it is very milk-fed, because I think it was like a short-lived thing, and I'm trying to remember what kind of stuff. They had like different kind of cutouts in the dresses they were making. Like, for the time, it was like really cool, I guess. Like, there weren't a lot of designers doing that kind of stuff. I don't know.
I love this. I love the idea that my favorite girl of the moment was like, I don't know. I feel like it's very Sofia Coppola.
Yeah.
What if Julia Fox turns out in like 10 years to like make her own Uncut Gems?
Yes.
You know?
Is Julia Fox a Nepo baby, by the way?
She's not.
Wow.
But Sofia Coppola is.
Right.
She's my favorite Nepo baby. Who's your favorite Nepo baby?
Okay, well, she's definitely one of them.
I think she's the greatest Nepo baby.
She probably is.
Fuck Liza Minnelli. It's Sofia Coppola. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
I mean, she's actually the best. I don't know why I said that.
Wow, Nick.
I'm just really inspired by Julia Fox to just ruffle some feathers.
Yeah, totally. I
didn't mean it.
Yeah, Liza knows.
But
she knows
fuck
we love
Liza.
Oh my god. Favorite, maybe like Dan Levy's pretty cool. I mean, I know he's not like, I feel like he's like up and coming with like Schitt's Creek, like being like a writer and like star, and just, I don't know. I think he's cool. I'm sorry. I don't know. I feel like your take was very strong. And
but it wasn't even real. I love Liza Minnelli. Okay, I don't love. Okay, I feel like I feel like I'm like Jim Carrey in Liar Liar, where I like can't help but like, or like Ella Enchanted.
Oh yeah,
do you remember Ella Enchanted?
Yeah, but like, what does she like? Is it like being like a pathological liar? Is that the right word? Where you just say words?
She can't tell a lie.
Oh,
so
what is?
Yeah.
Maya Hawke. Great Nepo baby.
She's a great Nepo baby.
Oh, yeah, no, she is.
Zoe Kravitz.
Mm-hmm.
My girl crush. Laura Dern. Nepo baby.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus is one of those Nepo babies, though, that's, let's be real, don't fuck Liza Minnelli, fuck Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, yeah.
It's a real fact. Like,
true.
She's superseded his fame.
Oh, yeah.
By a
like
country
10 times.
mile.
Yeah.
By a country mile.
Mm-hmm. Tell him.
Yeah. His achy breaky heart, Miley came in like a wrecking ball,
Oh my gosh. I gotta tell you this. One day, I was having a conversation with one of my coworkers, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were just like talking, we're talking about Billy Ray and the whole issue, how problematic he is and stuff, like as of late.
Yeah.
If you know, if you don't, look into it. But I was like, yeah, Billy Ray. No, but we were talking about like, Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana, whatever, and how she has kind of superseded. But someone was like, what you say about Billy Ray? Someone's about to fight me in the coffee shop over Billy Ray Cyrus.
A boomer?
I don't think they were quite a boomer. They were a little younger than that, but I'm just like, they're like, what do you know about Billy Ray? He's the greatest singer-songwriter of all time. And I'm like, are you sure? Like, I don't know, but I was like, whew, I had to hold my tongue because like I wasn't going to get into it.
Why not? I think you could have come out with some facts.
Yeah, I could have. I really could have, but I just kind of let him go. and then just kind of laughed because I was like, whoa, slow your, like, I get it. You can appreciate. He was like, don't you know about Achy Breaky Heart? And I'm like,
no, we weren't alive.
And I'm like, that song is not even that good, sir. I'm sorry, but I don't think it's that good.
I don't either. I mean, I think Billy Ray, his greatest achievement is his daughter, Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, I feel like Billy Ray is kind of like Kid Rock. You know what I mean? Like,
without all the hits.
Yeah, without the hits and the American flag behind the controversial, like, style. I mean, he had the mullet, but is
like,
Kid Rock better than Billy Ray Cyrus?
Yeah, Kid Rock is better than Billy Ray Cyrus.
Wow.
Fight me on it.
But like, speaking of Miley Cyrus, who, like, as far as her being like a Nepo baby, she's also Dolly Parton's goddaughter? Is that right?
Which is awesome.
How cool is that to be connected to Dolly Parton?
Well, did you see, I've only seen clips, but New Year's Eve special with Miley Cyrus and Dolly Parton.
Oh my God. It is goals. Like, it's so good.
Her and Dolly singing Jolene.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Oh, and Miley Cyrus. I did see a clip of her doing Party in the USA where she's like at the mic and she does like, remember back in the day when Miley Cyrus got all this flack for, like, it was the Kids' Choice Awards or the Teen Choice Awards where she was on a pole. It was like an ice cream, like, she was on the stage and it was like an ice cream, like, stand kind of thing, and it had a pole.
She licked the pole.
She didn't lick the pole. She just went down the pole, but not even super seductively. But everyone ganged up on her and was like, she's terrible for the children, for the youths.
Yeah.
But Miley Cyrus recreated it and like did the proper stripper, like showgirl style.
Oh, good. I mean, she's a lady. Let her do what she wants now. I mean, I feel like all the Disney stars, you're so sheltered and repressed that when you become a teen and young adult, like, you're bound to like rebel and do your thing. You know what I mean? She said, I'm gonna do my thing. And she did her thing, and I respect it.
I like Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, I was always a stan. I never
really
wavered, even when she was doing her weird dead pets thing.
I wavered. I did not like that. I don't know, Ben. Have you ever seen Miley Cyrus as like a fully grown adult dressed like a baby, singing about losing a goldfish?
No, that's weird.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, when she was in her diaper phase, that was weird.
She's
like
drinking milk like out of a bottle.
That was a little too far for me personally, but
wow, you really backtracked that real quick.
No, but like the music was fine. It's just like I feel weird about like adults wearing diapers. I don't know.
It's a hot take.
Yeah, that's my hottest take. Like, I'm pretty tolerant. Like, I get people are into things, and I can respect that. But like diapers is like too far.
What about the elderly?
That is also, well, that's different. But she wasn't pretending to be an elderly person in a diaper. Now, if she was, that would be even weirder.
Yeah.
If she was like, I don't know, drawing some wrinkles on her face and in a diaper, that might just be...
That's performance art. I like that.
I feel like that could be rude, though. I don't know. Maybe not, though. Maybe if she did it tastefully.
I think if Marina Abramovich, if she did that,
that would be art.
That'd be art. So why can't Miley Cyrus dress like a baby and put on old people makeup? That's not art?
Oh my God. I mean, maybe.
Brad Pitt did it.
What?
Oh, Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Oh, good point.
Which, like, okay, if we're talking about things that didn't impress me in 2022, Brad Pitt.
What? Why? What was he doing? I mean, was he? Or no, that wasn't. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That wasn't 2022. That was 21, wasn't it?
No, that was 2019.
Oh, I don't know. It's been a blur. The past few years have been a blur.
But I did not like Bullet Train, and I also just like the Brad Pitt luster has like been lost for me a little bit, just because of the whole Angelina Jolie situation. I think that he didn't receive any, like, I know we're beyond the age of like Me Too. I don't know. I just feel like it's like weird that we're like cool with certain people and not cool with others. But like, I feel like no one once has been like, yeah, Brad Pitt probably shouldn't have like laid hands on a plane to his children and Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, you're right. Why aren't we talking about that more? Why is it just, but he's Brad Pitt and...
But it was literally that. Like, oh, he's Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And then we backed off.
I feel, whoa now. Yeah.
But this is what, like, I feel like we've been in such, like, a weird, like, just, like, a weird state between, like, 2016 to now. And it's like we're coming out of that weird time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I feel like this whole movement or whatever, which not to get too political or like too serious, but like I promise I'll tell a joke in a second. But you know, we were all like, we're not going to sweep anything under the rug ever again.
And then Brad Pitt is like immediately,
yeah, like we literally as like a culture, as a society, literally was like sweep.
We all decided.
Yeah, we were like, he gets a pass. But like 2 years before, we were like, no man in power gets a pass.
Yeah, like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. That whole situation was like so drawn out, and like people had opinions like on both sides. But it was very like, it was like, I don't know. I'm sure his reputation is still like tainted from it all. And yeah, I feel like Brad Pitt is like, he's Brad Pitt though. You know what I mean?
True.
Like,
well, Shania said it best.
Oh. She did. She said, it's like Brad Pitt.
That don't impress me much.
Yep. She knew what was up. That's why I love Shania. She's great.
She is. Something that surprised me is how great she is.
Yeah. I hope she has like a Shania Sans. I mean, I feel like she sort of did have one, but I don't know.
She did. Can we say that for every person?
Yeah.
Are we having a late to the party Sans? I hope we are.
Yeah, we definitely are. Totally.
I hope there's a Shrek-a-sance.
Oh, I really hope there's a Shrek-a-sance. I love how we both wore these shirts, by the way.
Unintentionally.
I have some K on here. And some dust. I'm just noticing.
On brand.
I hope it's not showing up on the camera.
On brand.
Yeah.
But, you know, though, at least Brad Pitt isn't a Nepo baby. Like, there is something to be said about someone from, like, the Midwest or, like, the middle of nowhere and he becomes a star.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I don't know. I guess.
Just because he's from the Midwest, though? I don't know.
I mean, no, I love Brad Pitt.
Yeah, same.
Mile marker for 2022, also Nepo baby, Aaron Carter.
Is Aaron Carter a Nepo baby?
I think it's if family gets your foot in the door, and his brother was a Backstreet Boy, right?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I think
he's a Nepo baby.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, is Aaron Carter a Nepo
I always
baby?
thought it was the other way around, but he's the younger brother.
Jamie Lynn Spears is not in this article anywhere. And that's fucked up.
Maybe. Well, what is she doing with her life?
Well, Vulture has a definitive list, but I believe it was in the New York Times. I think the reason why Jamie Lynn Spears is not in the list of Nepo babies is because she doesn't have any success.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where is the success? Brittany, so much success. Jamie Lynn, she could have had it.
Yeah.
She could have.
But like Zoe 101 happened almost 20 years ago. It doesn't constitute as like success.
And that was it. Well, she didn't have to be because, you know, her and the rest of Brittany's family just
like took her
money.
Soul.
So, yeah, and her soul. So there's that. Anyway, not going to get into Free Britney because that's like a whole situation that's just ongoing. But
which, can we talk about this article though? Speaking of just like all the Nepo babies.
Yeah.
Some of this, I don't know if it's a joke or not, because some of it's really ridiculous.
Yeah.
What people constitute as a Nepo baby.
Yeah, like how so, like the far-fetched ones that are like so-and-so's uncle or...
Yes. Or like, okay, so I haven't followed SNL in so many years, but apparently there's this sketch group called Please Don't Destroy.
Okay.
So Tim Hurley is an SNL producer.
Okay.
And then I guess his son is Martin Hurley, who's a writer on SNL and a part of this comedy group. Well, you know Steve Higgins, producer of SNL, but also the Jimmy Fallon dude?
Yes, I love Steve Higgins. He's so cool. I don't know.
Well, his son's also in this comedy troupe.
Got it.
But I don't really understand how... I guess when we talk about Nepo babies, it's a negative connotation, right? Is this positive? Is this negative? Like,
is it a positive thing now? I don't know. I mean, or just in general, like, what do we think?
What do you think? But I also think, like, this article, especially in the conversation around Nepo babies, is negative.
Yeah.
So.
I think the conversation, I mean, I think it is. But I personally don't really see it as a negative, really. I feel like we've talked about this with, like, Sophia Coppola and stuff. And I feel like...
Gwyneth Paltrow,
and
my favorite.
Yeah. It's all what you do with it. And some people do have innate talents. I think it's like with anything, like any family kind of business. Like if you have like people, like family members, your dad is like a producer or director or whatever, you might inherit those skills. You might be on set, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it might be a natural thing, you know, just to be involved. Or you obviously have access to connections. So why wouldn't you use them? Like,
I agree. I mean, it does get your foot in the door.
Yeah.
But you have to stay there. I mean,
yeah. Look at what's his name? Chet Hanks.
That's who I was just thinking about. Like, people are like, especially even in this article, they have the little diagrams and it's like Tom Hanks, Colin Hanks.
Chet's not in that list.
My man, Chet Hanks, who created White Boy Summer, is not on the list.
So, do you have to benefit from being the child of a famous person? Is that what a Nepo baby is?
It's a loose term. I have no idea.
Because I would argue that Chet Hanks has still benefited from being Tom Hanks. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
He's really only benefited, but besmirched his father.
Right. I don't know. I love Chet Hanks.
Justice for Chet Hanks.
But some of them are really crazy. Okay, I'm trying to think. Or not think, but I'm trying to go down the list.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's only the ridiculous ones who are getting all bent out of shape. Like, I do think it's crazy for, like, a Lily Collins to be like, my dad was just the drummer of Genesis. He didn't help me out. Like, I'm like, bitch.
What?
Phil Collins. Well, don't say that about your pop.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Put some respect on his name. That's Phil Collins.
Yeah.
I mean, have you heard the way he plays drums?
The Tarzan soundtrack, he didn't have to go that hard.
He did not. That will forever be in my brain. Like, that's like solidified, like the drum, like, I don't know.
In the Air Tonight.
In the Air Tonight. Like, yeah, like this article, like it'll show, like there's certain little, like there's like keys to like the whole little diagram. And there's ones that are like, oh, you know, basically the Nepo baby has like they have become more successful than like,
yes,
you know, their parent or whoever. I don't think Lily Collins is there. Like, I know she's an actress. She's done a lot of great things, but like, and she has iconic eyebrows, but she can't play the drums like Phil Collins. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I think he's a little more memorable. So
I think so. I think they're like different. They're so different.
Yeah.
It's interesting too. It makes me think of like a Liv Tyler, who I don't believe is in this article, but I don't know. I don't believe she is. But her mom, yeah, she was a model.
Mm-hmm.
But her dad, Steven Tyler, she didn't know that was her dad until later in life, which might have helped her.
Oh.
But it's also like, sometimes when you have a musician father, it could be like a deadbeat dad situation. So what are your entries?
Yeah.
It's just that you're in Hollywood, that you're in LA in general.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know, I don't know if there's always, or say your parents are famous actors, they can give you an agent, which is really helpful.
Sure.
But that's about it at a certain point, at a certain level. Or like if your family, like if your mom and dad are musicians, they can maybe hook you up with an agent or something, but they can't really get you in the circles if you want to be an actor.
Yeah. Okay, you're like if they branch out into other industries, you mean? Like,
yeah, like how does it benefit so much?
I don't know. Maybe it's all connections. Like, do all famous people just know all famous people? Is that
like
how it
the
works?
Illuminati?
Yeah. They're like, when they say, I'll have your people call my people. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's something like that.
I guess. Okay, I found it. You know what I think so ridiculous about this article?
What?
Like the most ridiculous thing. So they have a section called Industry Babies.
Oh.
They say Billie Eilish. She's a Nepo baby because she's a daughter of a voice actress. As someone that has done voice acting,
Yeah.
that's not a Nepo baby.
But what voice actress, though? You know what I mean? Like, is it like, just trying to think of her name, like the one that was like Bart Simpson and all the, like, what's her name?
Oh,
like,
Nancy Cartwright?
Yeah, I feel like she's like a really, like as far as voice actors go.
But she's just a random voice actress. I don't think that's a Nepo baby. Or like Phoebe Bridgers, she's a daughter of a set builder. Not a Nepo baby.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Some of them I'm like, oh, that's a reach.
Like,
it's like not Kate Hudson or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's clearly like a Nepo baby, but she also is really talented.
She is. Or like a Dakota Johnson, who's like, talk about surprising things in 2022. Tippi Hedren is her grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Her mom's Melanie Griffith.
Wow.
Dakota Johnson. That's like the Barrymore Coppola level of like Nepo baby.
Yeah.
Which have been around since the start of Hollywood.
Basically.
But some of these are just stupid. Like, they're saying Meghan Markle is a Nepo baby because she's a daughter of a lighting designer because her dad did the lighting for Married with Children.
Huh. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Is there such a thing as a reverse Nepo baby? Like, instead of Nepo baby, it's like a Nepo... I don't know.
Honey Boo Boo's mom.
Yeah. Basically, like, Honey Boo Boo's the real famous one. I mean, obviously Mama June is famous, too, for being Mama June or whatever. But, like, Honey Boo Boo is the star, you know? And she's way more famous than Mama June. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we all care way more about, you know, Honey Boo Boo and her... Well, and her safety and Honey Boo Boo, if you're out there, I hope you're doing okay. Let us know.
Old
Blink
is
twice.
Honey Boo Boo now?
I don't know. She must be like, is she 18 yet? Is she 16? I don't know. She's growing up, and I hope she's doing okay. Like, I really do.
I saw her on The Masked Singer. She's older now.
She sings? Wow.
What?
No, she doesn't sing, but she was on The Masked
What, was she judging? Like, what was she doing?
No, she was singing.
Oh, okay.
It just wasn't very good.
Aw.
They had fun though.
That's good. I hope she's doing well. I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like, you're saying like, oh, because this person was like this person's brother and they did the lighting for this you know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit like
I think they're just trying to like find things.
I think they're trying to find things, but like if you're more famous, like if you're the baby and you're more famous, how do you know what I mean? Like, is there a word for that? Because whoever's doing the lighting, maybe they're not that famous, no offense, and that they're actually benefiting from the baby. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
It's like in reverse. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm looking at photos of Honey Boo Boo right now.
You're like, I've got my priorities like on Honey Boo Boo.
Oh man. She still looks so young, though. She's still young, right? Is she on drugs?
I hope not. Honey Boo Boo, if you're out there and you're on drugs, stop. I mean, she's had to deal with something. If you've watched the reality show, I don't know. There's some messed up things like that happen in her family. I don't know. And it being all aired out for the world. I don't know, man. I feel for Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, she's only 17.
Okay.
Okay, it makes me feel a little better. I don't feel... Man, we really, like, chewed her up and spat her out. Just like we're gonna all do now that Heroin Chic is back.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Ben.
Sorry. Is the mic okay? I kind of need it.
The new cables are a lot better.
Okay, cool.
Who's your least favorite Nepo baby?
That's a great question. If I had to pick a least favorite, I love Drew Barrymore.
Jaden Smith.
Oh, really?
Not a fan.
Why not?
I've never liked anything he's done. Music is subpar.
Not like Willow Smith.
Acting, I could take or leave.
What about his tweets?
The tweets are legendary. I'll give him that. The realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good hot take.
So good.
Oh, I'm trying to think who else, like, least favorite. I feel like there is someone, but it's hard to say now because I didn't really write it down. I would just put down my favorites. I mean,
I was going to say you don't like negativity in your life.
That too. No, I feel like there's someone that annoys me on here somewhere. Oops.
See, yeah, I don't mean to be so negative. I just was like, which one do you not vibe with, maybe?
Sorry, I know that question's not that hard. I hadn't really thought of it. Like,
you know, maybe not a super hot take.
Yeah.
My least favorite is Ben Platt.
Huh. You see, like, I don't even know who a lot of these are. I'm like, oh. Like, I guess technically, because they're related to famous people, you would think they'd be more famous. Like, I guess Reese Witherspoon has a son. But I have no idea who that... I mean, he looks like her. But I'm like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know him, really. I can't say my thoughts on that person because that's just mean.
Why? Bri, you're on a podcast.
Yeah. No, it's just their face. I'm not going to tear anyone down. I'm curious. I will say I'm curious about Michael Gandolfini. Like, I don't know what kind of acting chops he has because I feel like he has a lot to live up to. And I haven't seen the new, like, Sopranos, like, spinoff where he's, like, the young Tony Soprano, but I'm intrigued and I want to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope good things for it, and I hope... I wish him well, but I don't really know. I don't know who's my least favorite. I don't know. You said Ben Platt? I mean, what's his deal?
I don't know. I know he was on Broadway as Dear Evan Hansen. And then... like last year, they did the Dear Evan Hansen movie.
Right.
And
is that the one we watched together?
I didn't see it.
Oh.
Because he looks like a 35-year-old man playing a teenager.
Okay.
And it's like, of course this is nepotism. Because like no one would cast this old as fuck looking dude as a teenager.
Sure.
I don't know. That's why he's my least favorite. But I love Maya Hawke. I love Zoe Kravitz.
Oh, yeah. No, they're both great. And, I mean, they can act.
Maude Apatow, I loved her in Euphoria.
Same. I also love her style, like, off-screen. Like, her vintage-inspired, like, she does, like, the 40s or 50s, like, I think it's 40s, like, the waves, the curls. You know? I don't know.
Into it.
Old Hollywood kind of
Do you like her because she likes cats?
I did not know that she likes cats, but I always knew I liked her for some reason, and that was probably why. Just if you like cats.
That's what you did this year. You saved a cat's life.
Oh my god, yes.
And ruined your cat's life.
Yeah.
You're the hero and the villain.
Basically. Yeah. I mean, that's life, though. I think you're the hero and the villain, and you know, it all works out in the end, though. I mean, the cat found a home for the cat, and now my cat's back to normal. And
so you tried to take in a cat.
Well, I didn't really try to take it in because I knew it wouldn't really be a good idea to take it in. I kind of left it out. I fed it. It was an outdoor cat. It was a stray cat, and I just fed it.
And that's on that. Okay, I won't pry.
No, Nikki, you could pry.
Okay.
Yeah. I won't scratch you. I guess we can just move on. We don't have to talk about cats.
Okay. What else? We did have some deaths this year. Vivienne Westwood just died.
That was pretty sad.
She was like the mother of punk.
So badass. Like, I don't know. She's revolutionary.
I didn't realize until she died and like reading all these articles about her. Like, I always really loved just Vivienne Westwood in general.
Yeah.
And her fashion, and like, of course, she's known for her platform heels. So that like speaks to me. Mm-hmm. But I didn't realize. So she got into art school, decided not to go. Anyways, her path started out, she got married, had like a normal boring ass job, had a kid, and then she realized that wasn't for her. That wasn't her vibe anymore, and she like divorced him and met what's his last name? Malcolm. What's his name? He's the one. He's the manager of. He was the manager of the Sex Pistols.
I was gonna say the Sex Pistols. Is it
what's his name? Malcolm McLaren.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But together they started the punk movement, essentially.
Yeah.
Like when you think of like the God Save the Queen motif, it's because of Vivienne Westwood and him. So
didn't they also have like a shop called Sex? Like, and that was their like boutique or whatever?
Yeah. Well, it started out as, what is it? Let It Rock. Mm-hmm. Then it went to something, and then it went to Sex. But it changed names. But yeah. And you know the movie Cruella that came out with Emma Stone?
Right, yeah.
If you watch that movie, it's essentially Vivienne Westwood. Like, they like ripped off her life essentially as far as like the store and fashions and stuff. But
they totally did the whole punk of it all. The whole like writing things on the dress. Like, I get it. I see the references now because I didn't realize that when I watched Cruella at the time.
Really?
I was like, whoa, but you know, it makes sense.
Yeah. Like I did, but it was so Disney-ified. It kind of was like, oh. But saying that, like, when I think of Vivienne Westwood, I'm not going to lie, I think of her, like, her clothes being worn by Gwen Stefani in the 2000s.
That makes so much sense. You know what I was thinking, too, though? Is she, like, responsible for, like, corsets, like, on the outside, basically? Because, like, I don't know. When I read up on her, they were saying, like, she like subverted the whole idea of like corsets being like you know, because like back in the day, like the 1800s or whenever, you know, women wore corsets and it was uncomfortable and it was repressive. I don't know, no one really liked wearing them. And then she was like, ooh, let's make it outerwear. And
100%. And Vivienne Westwood took a lot of like inspiration from the 18th century and all that stuffiness and, you know, repurposed it or reappropriated it.
Yeah.
But rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yeah. I don't know anything else.
Barbara
Baba-
Walters.
Baba Wawa?
Baba Wawa. Yeah.
I don't
miss
know.
her.
That, can I be honest about Barbara Walters?
Yeah, of course.
When I found out the other day that she died, because I watched the news break on ABC.
Oh, wow.
Nightly news.
Like a real news break? That's
Yes.
crazy. I haven't really watched the news like that in so long, like in live.
But I thought it was fitting because it was Barbara Walters. And it was like on the news. That's how I found out of her passing.
Oh.
But Barbara Walters passing, you know, it's like something that you know is coming because she's so old, and I semi-frequently watch The View, so they kind of say that she's not doing well.
I didn't realize that she was in her 90s. I thought she was like 78 or something, or 79. I don't know. I thought she was just like getting close to 80 maybe. I don't know.
She was the first woman, like, nightly news anchor.
That is so badass. I didn't know that either until, like, you know, because you read all these things and, you know, you reflect on her life and it's like, oh, she was actually pretty revolutionary.
I mean, when I know, like, you know, earlier we were talking about, like, a little bit about the Me Too
Yeah.
of it all. And, you know, I feel like a couple years ago, remember when everyone was like, women can do it all, shattering the glass ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Barbara Walters actually shattered the glass ceiling.
She did. I know, like, I haven't actually watched this, like, episode, but I know she went undercover as a Playboy bunny at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really curious. I want to, like, see how that went for her. Because I just saw, like, a little clip. And I was like, oh, wow. Like, she's really getting in there. She was a real journalist, like, going undercover. Like, I don't know. Plus, she's interviewed, like, so many, like, I don't know, like, politicians or, like, celebs and asks the hard-hitting questions.
I wish we could somehow in this episode, just maybe at the end or something, like, there's, like, this super cut of her just asking all the questions.
Yes. Oh, when she asked Sarah Palin, do you know anything about foreign policy? It's like,
I love when she asked the Kardashians, or she didn't even ask them. She's like, so you don't have any talent, and you don't do this, and you don't do that.
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
But, I mean, it's fair.
True.
But, no, Barbara Walters is the first woman. Like, I remember growing up and watching, like, 1970s or, like, 80s Sesame Street as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And she was on an episode, and I remember being, like, the littlest kid. Like, one of my first memories being like, oh, my God, Barbara Walters is, like, it. She's the real deal. Like, you know. I didn't even know. I don't have journalist aspirations, but she's the first person on television that I, like, took notice of and was like,
No, she was on to something.
mm-hmm.
I always watched, like, 2020 and, you know,
Yeah.
it was a good time.
Oops. Oh my God. I locked myself out of Ben's phone. Hey, Ben. Oh, I can't access it now. I did it wrong so many times.
Really?
Yeah.
For how long?
1 more minute.
I guess we'll just cut this minute out.
Aaron Carter. He died.
Oh, yeah. We've talked about that.
Oh, okay.
Ben, who hasn't listened to a couple episodes. Oh, yeah. Do we need to introduce you on this show? Like, all of a sudden, we just have, like, a Jamie?
Yeah, an off-camera producer.
Yeah. Hey, producer.
Yeah.
I think we did. No?
No.
You did briefly. At the
Briefly. Just,
Hotshot Ben Scott producing the episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
Putting the know how to use.
Yeah. Well, welcome, Ben.
Yeah, welcome, Ben.
Hey, thanks. I hope me interjecting periodically didn't cross a line.
No,
I
you
don't think
should.
so. Yeah. It helps keep the conversation flowing and gives I liked your hot takes.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
It's good to have other perspectives sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
So we don't get too in our bubble.
Yeah. Steer the conversation a little bit.
Hopefully the mics are picking me up.
Hopefully. And we're just talking to ourselves.
That would be bad.
It could be.
But, I mean, I feel like all my favorite podcasts have a producer named Ben.
Really?
My favorite podcast, Blank Check with Griffin and David, Ben Hosley is our producer.
Huh. Maybe it's like good luck.
Tim Dillon, Ben.
Huh.
Is his producer.
Wow.
Late to the Party, Ben, producer.
Wow.
Okay, I vamped enough. I can access the doc now. But yeah, there's been so much going on. I know we banked a few episodes, so this is our first time back.
Right. It is a little weird. Like it's kind of nice though being on video. Like it feels different to me. Like I don't know. It's like it's a little refreshing.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited for this new year of Late to the Party.
Me too. Yeah. So, where we try. Well, did you want to discuss the craziness that is Katie Holmes's dress / top over
the
her
cursed Katie Holmes dress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a dress or a top?
It's a dress.
Right?
It's a dress.
It's a dress.
So, like, for reference, a couple weeks ago now, Katie Holmes wore, remember in the mid-noughties?
Mm-hmm.
She wore the cursed, like, tube dress with jeans combo.
Yeah.
And the internet fell apart for a hot second. But you know what makes me fall apart about this look?
What?
The tennis shoes she's wearing.
I was going to say the shoes. I knew you would hate the shoes, Nick. I know. But it somehow feels very 2005 in a way. Like, in a weird way. Like, remember when we just we wore flats or, like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, we wore flats because we were children. But, like... But I don't remember ever seeing this look on a celebrity without a pair of like strappy heels.
Yeah.
I think that was a little more elevated. Jarring.
Yeah. You think if like the heels were strappy, maybe it'd be less crappy?
Yes. But I don't think it's crappy. I kind of love the look.
Really?
I kind of hate the look. I kind of love the look. I don't know. I'm conflicted.
I kind of love the look. Even the tennis shoes. Only because... because I'm kind of lazy, and I feel like if it were me, I would also maybe wear tennis shoes and make that choice. But, I get it. It's not for everyone. It's not the most fashionable. But what I do love about her look is, like, it somehow works, in my opinion. This might be a hot take, because I know everyone's, like, hating on this look or, like, freaking out. But I think it's actually, like, kind of cool. And it's hard. It's hard to look good in a dress over jeans, or, like, to make it look kind of chic. And I think it's maybe... to do with the fact that it's so form-fitting on top, Because usually you see dresses kind of draped over jeans, which is a lot of layers and a lot going on. And, like, I don't know. I think it's fun. I'm not that mad at it, but the sneakers, I can understand. The, like, not feeling the sneakers,
The Katie Holmes dress definitely gives me the feeling of Disney Channel in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Like, speaking of a Miley Cyrus or, like, whatever,
yes.
it really feels like Katie Holmes is about to be like, doot, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I wonder if, like, with the Y2K resurgence, I wonder if that Disney Channel style is going to come back now with the cursed Katie Holmes dress.
Yeah. I mean, it could. I feel like it was so tacky, though. Like, there's so much, like color combos and patterns that are like, ooh, that I remember like thinking were so cool at the time, but I don't know if I'd ever want to bring them back. You know what I mean?
Same. I mean, I feel like Disney Channel dressing is very much like high school theater. Like, let's just put everyone into like the most colorful, the most wacky thing. And then for modesty, put some leggings underneath or put some jeans underneath. And I kind of feel like that's like the Katie Holmes look a little bit. And I think that's why I hate the sneakers.
It's like so modest.
Yeah, I think because the sneaker component does feel very like Ashley Tisdale in 2006, where like she couldn't show her feet.
You think it's
sell those
oppressive?
foot pics, yeah.
I get what you're saying.
I think not showing your toes is oppressive. Like Katie Holmes should have just been wearing like a burqa or something. You know, I feel like it's free the toes.
Free the toes.
Yeah.
He wants to see them feet.
I want to see them feet. I wonder what her score is on WikiFeet.
Let's, we should check. I don't think I've ever really paid attention to her feet. I want to say, though, I think this look, like, I think she looks great. Like, I think she looks gorge. And I think maybe if she didn't look as, youthful or, like, I don't know. I think she looks beautiful. So I think, like, I'm guessing her feet don't really have a high score based on your face.
You're using my phone. Do you use a private browser for that?
No.
You're going to ruin my phone.
I just realized it. Oh my god.
You're going to get so many ads for foot pics now.
Ben, I'm using producer Ben's phone and it like gave me I just searched not in private Katie Holmes WikiFeet.
Yeah.
And it pops up safe searches off. You might see nudity, sexual content, and others.
Oh my god.
You're welcome, Ben.
Yeah.
I love you. Oh my god. Okay, let's look at her WikiFeet now on Ben's phone.
Yeah. We need to know.
Okay. What's her score? Oh, she has a good score. Oh, but she has a huge ass foot. She has a size 11.
Let me look.
Katie Holmes?
Yeah.
It's a big ass foot.
Well, that's what we said about Julia Roberts, right? But
Yeah.
but was she? I don't remember what size she was.
But
But
she didn't have good feet, though.
who? Julia Roberts?
Yeah.
I thought she did.
I mean, I feel like... Yeah, I don't remember, but... I'm not crazy about Katie Holmes' feet. Not that I have a foot fetish.
I want to see. I mean, they look like feet. Her toes are a little bumpy.
It looks like has a bunion.
It looks like all her feet are also like this. Like she's like holding all the stress in her toes.
Ben loves feet. What are your thoughts?
I don't love feet. Oh, wait. I mean, I'm not crazy about feet. Those feet don't look good.
Not after those
Not
feet.
a 4 out of 5 on WikiFeet.
No.
Give it like a 3.
That's a 4 out of 5. It's got to be because of the size.
You think people like size matters in feet? Like the bigger the better to people?
3. You said it better than I ever could.
Well, I just didn't think feet. Well, okay, I know for guys, but like ladies' feet, I thought it'd be the opposite. Like the smaller the foot,
Yeah.
the higher the score. No,
I think that makes it like a unicorn. And especially if she's running around in flats or like some kind of sneakers, hiding them, then all of a sudden it's rare to see them. So if you get that pick.
Ben,
And
rank
they're size 11s
Ben, rank my feet.
on a 5-point scale,
Yes.
you got 5s.
You heard it here first. Why would you say
That's
you
right
rank my feet 5 out of 5?
Because they're proportionate. There's nothing weird going on. The skin
No
is
bunions.
smooth. You take care of them. There's no like weird cracked heels or anything like that. There's, I think I said they're soft.
They're good to suck.
I've never found like toe cheese or anything gross like that. Like,
When you lick between them toes after I have my sweaty Ugg foot.
oh my god. Dude, when I was a kid, I remember watching a girl pull her unsocked foot out of an Ugg boot.
Uh-huh.
And I just knew it had to be the sweatiest, grossest, nastiest thing ever inside that Ugg boot.
Uh-huh. Well, how do you know? Like, did you get a whiff?
No, and I'm glad I didn't. But if I could go back in time, I would smell just to be on the safe side.
That you weren't judging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to stink.
Probably.
Well, did I know her?
Yeah.
Who was it? We'll edit this out.
Will you edit it out?
We'll bleep it out.
We'll bleep it out.
It was,
Oh.
yeah.
I would say she probably has nice feet.
But sweat is sweat.
I don't know. Sweat could be hot.
Uggs
If you
might
have a
soak
foot
it up,
fetish.
too. Because it's like sheep. I don't know. Sheep fur.
Like a sweaty body? Like your Jessica Alba dancing?
Yeah.
You have a sweaty body? That's different than a sweaty foot in math class.
So
You know what I'm saying?
you're telling me, Ben, you wouldn't suck Daniel's toes?
No, I would not. She grew up in
Good point.
You'll have to
I'm
beep
gonna bleep some of that out.
It's like the whole bleep.
It'll sound like we're like Jerry Springer or something.
Just talking about wiggy feet.
Oh,
Bri has nice feet when she takes care of them.
thank you, Nick.
You're welcome.
I give my feet a 4.5 out of 5. Maybe 4.
No, I would say it just
They
depends.
could be a 5 if I really took care of them, but
Bri has nice feet, except
I neglect them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not that bad, but like, it's just I could go to get a pedicure, make them look cute. You know?
Ben, we're gonna have to bleep this out too. Ben is really into clipping toenails.
I'm gonna go out there and say you can leave this.
I'm gonna
Okay,
I'm gonna clip my own toenails. Thank you.
but Ben, okay, but I think if you clipped your toenails, that's all you need.
that's
to be
all I
fives.
need to do. Thank you. Yeah,
You're welcome.
they grow fast. Okay,
You're supposed to file them only. A podiatrist told me that.
really?
Then why are you so into clipping your toenails?
Because I've gotten good at it, and I'm a man, so I'm not gonna file my toenails.
Yeah, me too. That's why I do it.
What? So wait, but Ben, you've been like begging
Filing
to clip
for
my
girls.
toenails.
No, I'm just kidding.
Because I know that I could even out the one section that's not even. And my OCD won't allow me to just look at the uneven section.
And you still ranked him 5 out of 5 though. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't-
Because that doesn't... it's uneven. It's not gross. It doesn't take away.
It adds, makes it unique.
So you don't have a foot fetish, but you're.
I don't. You just asked.
Nikki,
Wait.
It would be rude if I just went, they're fine.
No, you don't have a foot fetish, yet you're like talking about clipping your toenails with such vigor.
I want to go on record because I want to talk about my feet now. Because I'm jealous of all the foot talk about your feet. Someone wanted to massage my feet. A complete stranger off the street.
Where was
Just
this?
saying. It was in Norfolk.
Oh.
He was a little sketch, but I thought about it for 2 seconds. He was like, hey, miss, you have very nice feet. Can I give you a foot massage for free? And I said, you know what? Thanks. That's a nice offer, but I'm going to have to pass, but thank you. It's like, okay, have a nice day. And that was that. Anyway, that's it just reassures me sometimes when I'm down about my feet. I just think of that one time. That awkward interaction.
Just let it be starts playing. You're like,
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
let it feet.
Let it feet.
Let it feet.
Anyway.
But it is getting late,
Yeah.
y'all. And I feel like we've gone off the rails. We've gone off the foot rails.
We've really gone off the foot
It's all
rails.
Katie Holmes' cursed dress's fault.
Yeah.
But before we sign off,
Yeah.
in 2023, what I am looking forward to most is Barbie. Greta Gerwig's Barbie coming out.
Yes.
It's going to be the best day.
Okay, and like the teaser trailer has dropped. the official trailer hasn't dropped yet, which I'm still like waiting to see. But like, do you have any predictions of this movie? Because like, I have watched the teaser a few times, and I wonder if it's going to be a musical.
Stanley Kubrick's Quaking.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's going to be a musical, but I know it has a good sense of humor, obviously from the teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie just is it. I don't know. It's going to be a party. Like I say, because Oppenheimer and Barbie are going to come out on the same day or around the same time. I say double feature. I say all day at the movies, like nerds in the 70s did for Star Wars.
Oh,
like Oppenheimer, Barbie.
That would be so much
double
fun.
feature.
Get like a group together or something. Get some popcorn. Get like, do the whole thing. Like get the concessions and movie it up.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. You know?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Are you looking forward to anything
other than the Barbie movie? I'm trying to think what else is happening. Oh, is Legally Blonde 3 supposed to happen next year? Is that really happening next year?
I hope that doesn't happen at all.
I'm scared, and I don't think Jennifer Coolidge said she hasn't even she signed on but hasn't seen the script, so that makes me wonder, like, what is the script like? I don't know. Do we really need to rehash everything that's nostalgic?
No. We should leave things in the past. Like Princess Diaries in the past. Legally Blonde.
Are they doing that one
in
too?
The past. Yes. Or allegedly, but Julie Andrews is like, I can't do it.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's like if Julie Andrews isn't a part of it, I don't want it. Like,
it's true. Like,
I listened to someone recently talk about the death of finality.
Oh, like nothing is just left anymore. We have to keep remaking
like
and remaking.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's not necessary. We should come up with new things. We can like pull from nostalgia and have things inspired by, but I think there's a certain point where it gets old to remake things, especially when they're not even that old, like in the grand scale. Like if it was something, you know how like some movies that come out, like, the Shaggy Dog with Tim Allen, that was a movie in like the 60s, I think, a Disney, whatever, but that was like so long ago. So like, I think there should be a period of time where like respect has been, what I'm trying to say? Like it's been like, oh, that's had its moment and that's been a classic or whatever. Or maybe if that's a forgotten thing and we've made it now something. But yeah, I feel like Legally Blonde, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it.
I agree. I mean, time has definitely passed. It's over 20 years old, Legally Blonde and Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
But we, like Ben just said, like about finality, but also we're so, like, we're in such a weird spot where there's no movie stars anymore besides like Tom Cruise, who's getting older. So instead of having new talent, we're like, let's see Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones again. He's 80. Who cares?
Yeah.
And I feel like they tried that with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and that didn't work. So why try it again? I don't understand the thought behind it, but I do know the thought, like one of the thoughts is like, we don't have like the bandwidth for new people and new ideas, which I don't think correct,
that's true.
But
who doesn't have the bandwidth? Like we as the people watching, or like the people producing? Like who doesn't have the bandwidth? Or like
both? Maybe. I think like maybe it's pandemic, but I think it was happening before that. We just want these like comforts.
We're just clinging to the past.
Yeah.
So we need to let go of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I think about it a lot, but
yeah, I feel like it's out of my control. It's like, it's just happening around me and I'm like, no, don't remake this again.
I know. I think it'll happen until we like don't see it.
Yeah.
Like we don't go to watch.
Oh yeah. But we'll always go out of curiosity, probably.
I mean, okay. I say all this. If there's a Legally Blonde 3 coming out, I'll be there. That's gonna be better than the Barbie movie for me. I'm gonna be like front row.
Yeah.
Because I have to. I have to do it for Elle.
Of course.
Yeah, she taught me all I know about feminism, so.
Exactly. And law.
Yeah. and bending and snapping.
Mhm.
So,
And looking cute.
yeah. And all about the LSATs. I wouldn't know anything about the LSATs if it wasn't for Legally Blonde.
Mhm.
Real talk.
True.
Let us know what you think about the death finality in the comments below now that we're on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
True.
We're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube. That's right. Like,
See our mugs. Like and subscribe. Is that what they say? Link down below.
link down below.
In the doobly-doo. Or whatever they used to say. Remember
Hit
that?
that notification bell.
Yeah.
I don't know what else they say.
I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for listening.
Yeah. Thank you guys. You can follow us. You know, I don't know what our
Links are down below.
The links are down below. But yeah.
Bye.
You don't really act. You don't sing. You don't dance. You don't have any, forgive me, any talent.
But we're still entertaining people.